Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, the Bad Wolf here. If you're watching this video, either you have bought the Lidanda kitchen faucet with spray, high arc swivel spout, chrome finish. Let me tell you, for the money, this is not a bad buy. Okay. Also, if you're watching this video, this could be for those people who have bought uh, faucets like this and the fittings don't fit the standard 3/8 that we know and love here in the United States. Okay, so either way, just pay attention because both of these come into play. All right, so this works pretty good. Down here at the base, it's a little loose on both. I bought two of these, one for my upper unit, one for my unit. The price is 21 bucks. Can't argue with that. It's pretty much all solid. Up in here, it turns into kind of plastic and inside plastic. It does its job. Everything works really well with it. I can't complain. Like I said, other than right down in here, it is a little loose. Not like bad loose. It might be built to be that way, but I like things that are more like solid state. All right. So anyway, let's get down to the meat and potatoes. All right. So you can look through and it gives you general operation. Now, when you buy this, it doesn't come, at least my box did not come with proper instructions. It did not show you how to put all this together. I mean, you can kind of look at it and you can piece it together yourself, but this right here shows you more of how to put it together than the actual instructions that come in the box. All right. So moving right along here. Okay, so now these fittings, I tried to contact the company. They never got back to me. They said that they were 3/8 on here, but if you look at this part, it says general size 3/8. Okay, it is not. These, for some reason, do not fit on my standard 3/8. And the worst part, these top pieces only fit in here. Okay, because I actually even have an old set of similar, but they don't fit, and you want a tight fit. So unless you contact the company specifically, and they actually get back to you and verify that these are 3/8, or you can, something, you almost can't find replacement parts for these. It's come up to Home Depot. Home Depot was like, yeah, we don't have those. Good luck. Return the thing, and that's it. Well, me being an engineer, I decided to take on the challenge, and I'll be honest, after two failed attempts at trying to find conversion pieces, this, that, and the other, finally, here's what I did, I won't go over my mistakes. I'm just going to give you the finished product. So they work now. I have this mounted in my kitchen, and these fittings are on here. But what I had to do, and I'm going to give you two scenarios. Okay, so on both of them, what I did is cut off the bottom of the fittings. I know, scary, right? I cut off both of these, so chop, chop. Okay, and yeah, right there we go. So I chopped off the 3/8 part that don't work, and I took my old 3/8 that I knew for sure fit, which is this right here, cut off the fitting as well. Okay, and what I did is used a inner sleeve. It's going to look like this. It should be in the compression section. It's going to be smaller than this. It's going to kind of taper down on this end. It tapers down on this end, and it's a hole in the center. And what I did was I stuck that piece into the cut off hoses, and I put the other piece into the fitting. So leave yourself enough room when you cut off. So the fitting was probably about like this long. So leave yourself some room to work with. So you can just basically take this, stick it inside the hole of the old fitting and then of the new one on here. All right. And then what I did was I used 2-part epoxy, this JB Weld here. Okay, sets in 5 minutes, so work quick. Make sure that you know how to, you're that you only have 5 minutes to get it on. After that, it becomes really tough. It doesn't set for. It says it sets in 5 minutes, and then you can sand it in an hour. But if you're going to use it around water, you're going to want to let it rest and dry for at least 24 to 36 hours. Okay, trust me, I found this out the hard way. It sucks. All right, so once you have those pieces glued in place, so one fitting is on this side, the part that goes up to the hose is on this side. You squish them down together, this metal piece is inside. Then what you're going to want to do is take one of these seals, these metal clamps right here, and put it over this while this is inside like that, and clamp it down, and you are good. So Home Depot said it couldn't be done. I did it. It works. Okay, so that's the one way you can do it. The other way that we did it was so after having cut these off, I'm sitting here like, okay, I cut these off. I'm in kind of panic mode. So what I did was I went into the compression fittings section of Home Depot, and I bought, they look just like these, but they're compression pieces. So the 3/8 will work. I took these pieces up there, verified them. And what I did was there's a kit. There's a 3/8 compression kit that gives you these endings. So you pull back this metal braiding on here, and then you're going to expose the rubber hose. You stick the rubber hose into the fitting, and there's going to be like a little plastic sleeve or ferrule that's on it. You put that on the top side or on the inside of the nut, and it'll kind of look like this. All right, so the hose will come through, and then the little plastic fairing will be on the inside, or ferrule. Some people said don't use the metal ones. I don't know. I didn't use the metal ones. I bought plastic ones. Some of them came with the plastic ones. So once you put those on there, now what we did is, even though this will fit, the problem comes in that the hose, because of the pressure, you got 40 pounds of pressure in the water, tends to want to make these pull out. So even though I tightened them down really good, they still wanted to pull out. So what I did was I used the JB Weld once again on the inside to glue the outer tube to the piece on the inside. All right, so that's another way you could do those. But once again, you're working with JB Weld. It's permanent. And then what I did was after I got those pieces together, I then took some more JB Weld and just put it around the top here. Now, the only problem is if you do it the second way, this is going to be stuck in its position like this, and you got to spin the whole thing to tighten it. All right, so what you could do is put this on there on your 3/8, your water supply line coming into the under the sink. Once this is down, then you could JB Weld this. And the JB Weld is good for up to 3,900 PSI. So it'll hold, but once again, if you're using this on hot water, and as I found out with my tenant, if you use it with really hot water, it might melt it if you don't let it rest on there for at least, like I said, 24 to 36 hours. So that's pretty much it. So what do I recommend? I would recommend, if you can't absolutely get a hold of these people and get the right ends, take some old fittings that you know work, or you can buy new ones if you want. Cut off the ends. Get the metal sleeve. Basically the male-to-male fitting that is used for connecting pipes or tubes on the inside. Put both tubes, the fitting, the old one and the new one, over each end of the metal fitting. Use a little JB Weld, like right in here. Be sure to coat it all the way around. And then what you're going to want to do after that is buy the proper size. I think these are inch. You want to go with the 1/2 inch or whatever that just barely fit over the tubings. And then you're just going to clamp them down. I would prefer to do it while it's wet. That way you get a better seal around the inside of the tube. And just for, say so, I actually put 2 of these. So 2 on this side and 2 on that side. And it's good. I use that one only for the hot water supply because it needed that extra, protection just in case. So that's about it, guys. Hopefully somebody finds this video helpful in case you run into this problem. That's pretty much it. Otherwise, the faucet works good, and we're good to go. So that's about it, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching. Enjoy yourself. Have a good day. Bye.